Nanti dia buka tu.
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we are from group LAX 2047 Poetic Society, and today we're going to continue our presentation reciting poem based on our theme 1, which is environmental. Before that, we're going to introduce ourselves first. My name is Nuriza binti Ruslan, metric number 199051.
My name is Muhammad Amirul bin Abdullah. My metric number is 196101.
My name is Ainur Iliani binti Ahmad Rizwan and my metric number is 198528.
My name is Nardini binti Maisa. My metric number is 198361.
My name is Noor Hashimi binti Jamri and my metric number is 198532.
Farha? Okay, and the last...
And our last member is Farha Nur Adni.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So last week, Group 1 has already presented their poem, Team Environmental, and today Team 2 is going to continue reciting the poem based on their based on the same theme, which is environmental. Okay. I pass to Team 2, which is Mayu Amirul.
Okay. So for the group discussion 3, we from team 2 gonna read the poem. So my team for group 2 is myself, Muhammad Amirul, Nurdini and Nur Farha. So let me share screen first. Everyone can see or not?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically we have 3 stanzas. The first one, Dini gonna read, and the second one, Farha, and the last one, I gonna read that poem. So we start with Dini.
Amirul, can you zoom the document?
Zoom. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Why you must chop the trees down? What did they ever did to you? Who do you think give you oxygen? Filters the air we pollute.
Okay.
Farha?
What happened to the river? Did they ever did to you? Who do you think give you what?
Can you read it again, Farha? We start over from Dini first. So make it smooth.
Can't hear you, Farha.
Farha, okay.
Okay. Why you must chop the trees down? What did they ever did to you?
I'm okay.
Who do you think give you oxygen? Filters the air. Filters the air we pollute. Farha? Second stanza.
Oh, what happened to the river? Who's making the water? Marketing give you water. Get reused from.
Amirul, proceed.
Okay. Tell me please, who does care for you? Don't you ever know about who care about you? They really exist, or we only a shadow to you? They are a river, forest that give everything to you.
Is that all?
Yes, basically we have only
Are you
three.
finished?
Yes.
Three stanzas.
So yes, three
Okay, can you zoom
stanzas,
out, please?
and we can start our discussion towards our poem.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
what do you guys think?
Okay. I think the poem is good. What about Ainos and Iza? Think.
I think this poem address one main issue regarding environment, which is deforestation. Am I right?
Yes. No. Oh yes.
But
It's actually, I'm sorry, it's actually at the stanza one, they highlight the first issue, which is deforestation. And the second stanza, I can see that they highlight water pollution. And the third, which is the last stanza, they are questioning about the awareness of human being. Is that true?
Basically, that's what we want to do. Basically, the stanza one, we want to highlight about the deforestation. The second one is about the water pollution, something like that. And the last one, basically, we want to know why they did it. Is it the forest and the water just a shadow to them? Basically, what I know say is true in other perspective. Anyone?
I think this is a good poem because literally we can see every line have a question mark. It shows that the writer desperately asking for answer, and we the readers have to think the answer and reflect ourselves to answer the poem. So basically, this is a implicit poem, maybe. Yeah.
I agree with Iza because as group 2 was reading their poem, they were asking questions, and me myself as someone who listening to them, I was trying to answer the questions they given. So all of these create awareness, and I think this poem is effective to highlight the current issues in Malaysia, the current environment issue in Malaysia.
Yep.
What about team two feeling? Or what do you think about the process of doing this poem?
What you guys are trying to convey when you was presenting this poem to us? So I think while they was presenting this poem, I think the expressions that they want to deliver is to give to create inquiry, maybe.
Yes.
So anything else that I missed?
Basically, this poem, what we want to tell people and want people to think what the action, and they need to rethink what they did for better future. We're gonna say it's like if they chop the trees give you oxygen. So you need to think the consequences in future before you do the deforestation. So same goes to the river. If we make the river dirty, what we gonna drink in future? Basically, this poem is about you need to think before you do, and think for the future consequences. You want to add something, Dini
I'm
and Farah, from my
Yes.
team?
okay.
Okay. I think this poem is quite straightforward, and you guys get our point. Uh, the poem want to tell how the nature feels when people destruct them by various ways, such as deforestations and water pollutions. Then the nature want to tell people, ask people, and make people realize things that they don't realize uh, what they do to nature. When authors writing this poem in a human position, most of the readers did not realize so much what they did to nature. But when authors write in nature position, the I think the poem is more effective. Yes.
So, anything want to add something? If not, we gonna conclude this poem. Anyone? Farah, want to add something about our poem?
Um, I want to ask Group One, what do you think about our words? Our words that we use, is it simple, um, understandable?
I want to ask you, Dini, for the stanzas one. Uh, is it we can use the word you for you? You see, what did they ever did
Oh,
to you?
the you to you, isn't it? You, the words you is not right actually, but I don't realize it.
So I can
I
change it.
The short
I
form.
don't think it's an issue because we
No,
have to read the poem, not writing it. So I think
yeah,
it's not an issue as we all understand it.
no.
Uh,
I
so
think I
so
think she did it because want to make the poem more I can say santai,
casual,
casual. Yes.
casual.
So basically, just
So to answer Dini's
Question.
to answer Dini's questions, I think this poem is really straightforward. You guys use a simple and understandable words. Um, it's easy for us to understand this.
so
For me, I think the word chosen is kind of a little bit confusing. But when you explain it to us, I think it's more clear than if I was to read it alone without any explanation, I think this the words chosen for this poem is a little bit confusing, but after you explain, so I think it's more clear than before. Yeah, that's all. You can
So
conclude.
that's the wording, right? Not
Yeah,
the
the effective it the effect
the
effective the effective of effectivity of this poem is good because it
Effectiveness.
if the effectiveness, but it's a creative perspective to talk about the perspective of the nature instead of a human perspective. So I think it's good. It's a good poem.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to me with all those questions. I think we can conclude the entire discussions now.
Sure. So, Dini, can you do it? Or Farah, you can conclude.
Or maybe Izzah.
I think I want from my team to conclude. Farah, want to conclude? If not, we can ask someone else.
Farha cannot.
Okay, so Dini.
Okay, at the end of the discussion, we all agreed that the poem is effective, and I think that's all.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
That's all for. Thank you.
Thank you. So the next meeting we gonna discuss about love, right?
Yeah.
So till meet you guys soon.
Okay.